Good morning, Western Washington, and happy Friday. I'm Matthew Fab with Western Washington Weather, and today we're going to take a look at the Labor Day weekend forecast and what you can expect across the region. So starting here with the UW satellite, and you can see, except for some clouds off the Oregon coast and some brief fog we had this morning in the Snoqualmie Valley, it's a beautiful, crystal clear day across Western Washington and really across the entire state. Really nice to see no clouds at all across the entire state of Washington. So let's see how long that's going to last. You can see that is happening right now due to this ridge we're looking at here on the European model. You can see that ridge is centered over the Pacific Northwest right now, bringing us those really nice sunny conditions. If we play this through, you can see as we go through Saturday, the ridge strengthens, which will bring us even warmer temperatures on Saturday and parts of Sunday. And then as we go through Sunday, though, you see this upper level low, this cutoff low that we've been talking about for a couple of days now, starts to move into the Oregon, California coasts there, and that's going to bring some southeasterly flow over the Cascades and will bring a somewhat widespread chance of thunderstorms, mainly for the Cascades on Sunday and especially on Monday, Labor Day. And there is a chance that could bring some thunderstorms to the areas west of the Cascades, but that's more uncertain at this time. So if we let this keep going through, this is Monday morning. You can see that upper level low moves inland and then starts to weaken. And then by Tuesday, now into Wednesday, as we start to go through next week, you can see we may have an even larger ridge building here. So that's something to definitely watch, and we'll be keeping a close eye on that over the next few days in terms to what temperatures this could bring to the area to start September. So now let's take a look at that lightning potential here. So this is Sunday morning. We're going to go into Sunday evening, and you can see we are looking at this a little bit wider here. You can see the whole state of Washington and some of northern Oregon. I just wanted us to be able to see a better representation of where the thunderstorms could be coming from. So here on Sunday evening, we have a chance of thunderstorms over the Olympics and a better chance over the North Cascades and around Mount Rainier. And then as we go through Sunday night into early Monday morning, you can see there could be a chance west of the Cascades along parts of the Oregon coast. It's more uncertain if this chance could move into Western Washington, but we have to stay tuned on this, and we'll talk about it more over the next couple days. As we go through Monday afternoon, here you can see that the thunderstorm chance greatly expands. This is Monday evening, and you can see most areas from the Cascades crest eastward into the eastern slopes and parts of eastern Washington have a chance of thunderstorms. And as we'll look at in a moment, the concerning thing here is that there is no rain or very little rain that's going to fall with these storms, though thankfully we've had a lot of rain in the past couple days to keep things a little bit wetter out there. As we go through Monday evening, these storms do move off into eastern Washington and bring a chance of thunderstorms out there into early Tuesday morning. So now let's take a look at the total precipitation. As we go through Sunday night, you can see that marine push starts to go there on the coast, bringing some potential drizzle, and that drizzle chance extends into the lowlands on Labor Day, as it will be cloudier. And then you see this chance of thunderstorms. You can see these little areas in the Cascades as we go through early Tuesday that have a little bit more precipitation, possibly due to thunderstorms, but this is not very much. This is only 1/10 of an inch or so for some of these areas under thunderstorms, which is not necessarily enough to put out any fires caused by lightning, so we do have to watch that closely. So now let's shift gears here and take a look at temperatures. It's going to be a really nice few days, although we will have a pretty abrupt change late Sunday into Monday. So this is today, Friday. You can see here on the National Blend of Models that from Seattle northward we'll be reaching the mid to upper 70s, except a little bit cooler near the water. And Seattle southward will likely reach the low to mid 80s. And from Olympia and Shelton southward will be in the mid to upper 80s. And notice this offshore flow on the coast. This will be going today and tomorrow. And you can see here upper 60s on the beaches and upper 70s to low 80s a little bit inland. And now we go to Saturday. You can see it warms up further. From Seattle northward, upper 70s to low 80s, warmest near the foothills. And then you can see Seattle southward, mid 80s most likely, especially east of I-5. And then some areas in Pierce and Thurston counties will be reaching the upper 80s. And you can see from Olympia southward and in Shelton, upper 80s to low 90s. And Portland will be even hotter in the mid to upper 90s. And then on the coast, you see that offshore flow continues, keeping it really nice and warm, upper 60s to low 70s on the beaches and low to mid 80s inland. So pretty nice weather for the coast. But look at how much that changes on Sunday. You can see that marine push starts as the flow turns back onshore, and the coast cools to the low 70s inland and the mid 60s on the beaches. In the lowlands, though, will still remain on the warm side. likely in the upper 70s to low 80s Seattle northward, and from Seattle south again in the low to mid 80s, although less widespread upper 80s for parts of Thurston and Pierce counties and southward. And then as we go through Monday, that on Labor Day, that cooling trend is visible across the entire region. You can see Seattle northward in the low to mid 70s, Seattle southward in the mid 70s, coast all the way down to the low to mid 60s. And then as we go through Tuesday, similar thing for the entire area. So don't forget, everybody, to like, subscribe, and share. This is the best way to stay updated on our forecast and to support Western Washington weather. And don't forget, if you are going to be camping on Labor Day, watch out for those potential thunderstorms in the Cascades. I'll be talking about that more tomorrow as well as the Labor Day weekend gets underway. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow.